right, welcome back to Bayou Time. We're wrapping up now with Lafourche Parish President Charlotte Randolph, who's been providing us the monthly update for Lafourche Parish. And we were talking at length about the permitting process, but something you wanted to comment on was we're over a year now since the PP disaster, and as I mentioned before the break, last year at this time you couldn't fish anywhere in Lafourche or really Terrebonne Parish at this time, but things are coming back. You just had the big rodeo down in Golden Meadow, and that was very successful. How are things shaping up for Lafourche over a year after?
BP gave the state and thus local parishes money for tourism recovery, which is where I was leading to with this big event on Friday.
Okay.
We're going to introduce our brand for the upcoming 3-year advertising for Lafourche Parish. It's I'm not revealing it yet. I'm hoping Jason will drop in and kind of do a little feature on it.
Okay.
Because I think it's very clever, and it certainly focuses on the fact that we have fishing and food and music and so much of the lifestyle that many visitors who come to New Orleans want to venture out and find in the smaller communities. And certainly this area is world renowned for fishing, and so we're going to focus a lot on that as well. But the rollout is Friday morning at the Lafourche Tourist and Convention Center, which is right under the Highway 90 overpass in Raceland. And we're going to roll it out then and begin the process of educating people about how wonderful Lafourche is to visit. And hopefully they'll end up staying because it's such a great place to be. But that's all taking place on Friday, so we're excited about this new campaign. It's a $2.1 million campaign, which is the same the 6 most impacted parishes received.
Okay.
I actually visited Fouchon Beach this afternoon to talk somewhat about that issue, but that's a story for another day because there are so many complications in it. While Grand Isle opened up very successfully, we haven't been able to get Fouchon open yet.
So the beach at this point, only because somebody had asked me when I was down in Grand Isle this weekend if Fouchon Beach was open to the public. Right now, it's not?
No.
Okay, all right.
There are actually some birds nesting. There's still some residual buried oil, buried tor balls, that type of thing. And we're having some discussions about it right now. I know there are people who want to open it immediately. Quite frankly, access to it is not real safe right now. So we're having some discussion about that. But we want to get people down here. We want them to use our charter fishermen. We want them to eat at our restaurants and listen to our music and understand why we're such a great parish.
Right, and that's going to be on Friday at the Tourist Convention Center right there under the overpass. And Mr. Serenier, you asked if Jason can cover it, and he just told me in my ear that he will be there.
Great,
So.
but tell him to bring the camera.
Okay, yeah, you heard that, huh, Jay? Okay, all right, well, that's good news, and I'm glad to see that money will be, because that'll help stimulate the economy locally,
Certainly.
not only for Lafourche, but area-wide. As we talked about earlier about the permitting process, if somebody has a question before they invest a lot of money in whether it be an RV or, a pool house in their backyard or something like that. I know you don't want anybody to waste their money or if they want to start up a business, but if they have a question about building and what kind of permit they need, where should they call? What should they do?
LafourcheGov.org has much of the information. I won't say all the information because there's always something that comes up that we haven't anticipated. But 537-7603 is the number for our Matthews office and to connect with our permit office. Very, very knowledgeable people there who can walk you through the process, answer any questions you have, because if they don't know the answer, they're going to find it for you. Okay,
and that number again is 573-7603?
537-7603.
All right, very good. And then it's LafourcheGov.org.
That's correct.
All right, well, Ms. Randolph, we appreciate you being here and providing us that much-needed information, to the public in Lafourche Parish, and we hope you continue in having a good summer as well. And we hope people venture on down south to go fishing, because right now the fishing's doing well. All right, with that, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our In the Kitchen segment with Canadas. That's Cooking in the Kitchen with Canadas coming up next after the break.